So the other day, me and my friends were discussing which of the Disney princesses we would fuck, and I'm settling on Belle. It was between Belle and Jasmine, but Belle won out by a nose. And I got to think about it, and I realized it's kind of irrelevant because if both of them turn me down, I could just go for the one that's asleep. Because you know she'd be eating. It's not like she gets out a lot, so she's not going to have anything. She won't be waking up, so I don't have to deal with a look of regret on her face after the fact. That's always a plus. And my one friend picked Ariel, and I don't really know how that would work, you know? Especially if she's in mermaid form. I mean, like, I'm sure it could work. She's got to have, like, a mer hole somewhere. They got to be able to reproduce. You know, I just feel like the scales would ruin it for me. I can't see getting into it. It'd be like entering a belt sander. Oh. Yeah. And if she was like a reverse mermaid, though, that I could do. You know, like at the bottom half for human and the top half fish? Nice. Yes, you could do it. Right? Just close your eyes, use your imagination, and picture something else at the top half. You'd be good, right? You would have to keep that quiet, though. You do not want somebody to walk in on you fucking a half human, half fish girl right here in the seashell time. No, your friends would never let you live that one down. I'd be in the shower for a few days after that trying to wash off the... What's the word? Shame! Yes, don't let it happen to you. Don't let it happen to you. Here's a sobering thought. Semen has the weirdest and coolest consistency, and if it were anything other than what it actually is, people would be playing with it all the time. You know, like they can manufacture it like it's a little kid's toy, it become a little egg like silly putty, bounce it on the ground, bounce it off the walls, smear it on a newspaper, do that transfer thing, go like, oh, look at that, Snoopy's on the semen. Context, people. Context is everything. I tend to overthink context a lot. I do that with a lot of things. I do that a lot with lyrics. I'm always looking for the subcontext in lyrics. I'm always looking for the subcontext in lyrics. Shit, I'm sorry. Woo! Woo! Guys. Thank you.
On to the next one.
I'm always looking for the subcontext in lyrics. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's buried underneath layers of metaphor and personification. And it's my job to get to the bottom of it, even if it pains me. So this means that if I'm listening to a song and I get to hear Lil Wayne say, "My bitches do it till they suck the brown off," part of my brain goes, I gotta figure it out. What's he trying to tell me, you know? What's the deep existential meaning that Lil Wayne's trying to convey to me? Because I don't know if you knew this, but Lil Wayne is a very deep man who gets inspired to write such deep lyrics whenever his bitches are sucking the brown off his dick. That would inspire anybody, right? Shit, it inspires me. You know, and I think he's trying to say one of two things. He's either saying that after all is said and done and he looks down and he sees that all the brown's been sucked off, no pigment remains, and he remembers that universal truth that really all of us know is that deep down, underneath all the bullshit, we're all the same color, and we're all human beings. And race is just an imaginary boundary, and like so many other imaginary boundaries, is only an issue if you make it into an issue. Or he likes to fuck girls in the ass and have them suck their shit off his dick. These are the two extremes. There is no happy medium in this. And you know what? Maybe she's into that. And I wouldn't want to take that away from somebody. You know, if I had bitches and I cared about them, I would want them to suck the brown off my dick too. It's common courtesy. Who knew it, man? Me and Wayne, we're like this. Mosquito. I hate mosquito bites. I was just trying to annoy them and just hope they kind of go away out of spite. Fuck this, dude's not even paying attention. How awkward would it be if all three wise men brought Jesus the same gift, but none of them realized it till they got there? You know, like they didn't coordinate their efforts. All three of them were stand up ready to go. The first guy goes, "I present to you myrrh." And the other two were like, "Fuck, you told me to bring the myrrh." "No, I said you bring the frankincense, you bring the gold." "Did you bring the gold?" "Fuck." And Mary and Joseph are standing over there like, "The fuck we gonna do with all this myrrh?" Yeah, thanks for all the myrrh. We'll put it on our fireplace right above our mantle, because you know we're not sleeping on hay or anything. That's what they should have done. You want to do something nice for the Holy Family? Put them up in a hotel for the night, so we're not sleeping on hay. Hay's for horses. You know, Joseph could have come in and be like, "Let's roll, Mary. The three wise men, put us up at a Four Seasons up the road. Yeah, honeymoon is sweet." You know, Mary and Joseph would have wound up having another baby. Jesus would have had a brother. Oh, Could you imagine that? Talk about sibling rivalry, right? Jesus is over there multiplying loaves, walking on water, raising the dead, and his brother Ernie's over there like, I can juggle. Bible would look completely different. All right, guys, I want to end this with a little bit of advice because I like to entertain as well as inform. I always tell people the best way to know how somebody's going to react to something that you say or do is to put yourself in their shoes. Show a little bit of empathy. How would it be if somebody said or did something to you? And a friend of mine, Tommy, he worded it great one time. I couldn't word it better myself. He gave a great example. He said, if somebody was eating your asshole, would you want to shit in their mouth? Thank you and good night.